Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Mutia Fauzialia Akbar, and in this video I would like to tell you about my analysis of the effectiveness of Ancol ecotourism tours in increasing interest and motivation to preserve biodiversity. So this is my research about the effectiveness in Ancol. So yeah, this is my research background, analyzing the impact of school visits to ecotourism sites on increasing school visitor interest and motivation towards biodiversity issues. So yeah, I see there is something missing about our biodiversity issues. So yeah, this is my formulation of the problem. Like first, what is the level of students' perception towards the Ancol ecotourism educational tour, my variable x1, at Sea World or Ocean Dream Samudra? Second, what is the level students' perception toward the Ancol ecotourism tour experience that would like in variable 2? At the Sea World or Ocean Dream Samudra. So the third is what is the level of students' perception toward their interest and motivation to preserve biodiversity. Variable Y, like post-visit. And last is do the Ancol ecotourism educational tour and tour experience significantly influence the students' interest and motivation to preserve biodiversity, both partially and simultaneously. Yeah, let's check it out, guys. So yeah, this is my research methodology. In my research types approach, I like to say I do quantitative research with ex post facto, second associative approach and survey method, and I do descriptive statistical analysis and inferential statistical analysis tools and materials that I use is Google Forms, spreadsheet, SPSS, social media like TikTok, WhatsApp, Instagram for sharing my poster that I made in Canva. Like these two presentation I made by Canva. So third is place and time. So I have 4,400 subjects in students visitor from Jabodetabek areas. Whoever visit SeaWorld or Ocean Dream Samudra at least in 6 or 12 months before. So I collect the data in just 3 weeks in last April, start in last April until May. And the variables and instruments, so you can see my independent variables is Ancol ecotourism educational tour and Ancol ecotourism tour experience for the X1 and X2. So may depend on why variable is their interest and motivation to preserve biodiversity. The instrument is collecting the data with structure questionnaire using Likert scale. So next, this is my research result, the most respondent and the mean score. So you can see by the graphic and you found it, and the highest graphic in the most response is coming from 14 years old. So yeah, that the most response what I get. So the mean score, you can see that under 3 points. So yeah, my research actually say about the ecotourism is not effective, guys. The ecotourism is not effective for have a conservation soul and for the keeping our biodiversity in young people's soul, or the youths. And next, as you can see, the orange is a very bad, a really bad response. They don't have critical things for keeping the biodiversities, and they don't have a conservation soul. So the variable 1 like x1 and the variable 2 like x2 just proving that ecotourism is really not effective for them. So we can see in the variable y So this is my conclusion. So for every variables, the student visitor perception falls into the very poor category. Yeah, the conventional one-way instructional grading methods fail to deliver critical ecological knowledge, leaving students unaware of crucial environmental mechanisms such as coastal mangrove protection, upstream downstream river pollution, dynamics, and marine food chain balance. So we just, yeah, in this research I just keep searching about the marine ecosystem. This is just marine ecosystem. I don't know how about the another ecosystem. And as you can see, this is the student actual experience during the visit also ranks as very poor. The field trips drift into the standard mass tourism. It is like a hit and run models, and yeah, consequently, it did not translate into behavioral commitments such as minimizing single-use plastics or respecting natural animal behaviors. And last is driven by the subpart quality of both education and experimental engagement. The student ultimate interest and motivation to preserve biodiversity post-visit is very poor. I mean, that low that's really low soul for the conservation, this for keeping our biodiversity, yeah, leaving the conservation soul of the younger generation united. And this is last my suggestion for the Ancol management and for school or educator management. The first for the Ancol management must completely overhaul their life interpretation methods. It is highly recommended to abandon passive lecture style grading and transition toward interactive digital edutainment. I mean, Ancol have their digital edutainment and interactive tool. I think they have the QR code, the multimedia trails, and the interactive touch screen or something like dramatical, mini dramatical things about the under the sea. But that just not effective, I think, for the young people or the youth people. So for the school educator management, you guys the must have a commitment. I mean, the field trips must no longer be treated as mere logistical or recreational agendas only. Educators must structurally integrate these field trips into the formal biology or environmental science curriculum using the three-stage learning model. It's like pre-visit preparation, insight structure observation, and last is post-visit reflection. I mean, not just going to the ecotourism things, but you guys in school must to do something different for make them really believe that we need to keep our biodiversity, and because if not us, who else to keep this biodiversity and having a conservation? That's only. Thank you for the attention. Maybe bye bye.